I first met Sri Patriji in 1996. I was on a tour with my wife and about 20 Japanese students of mine to see all of the great Indian gurus of the time. Back in 96, that's like Satya Sai Baba, Balasa Baba, Kaliwar Swami. And a good friend of mine, Makoto Iyakawa, in Japan, had already been on this tour, and he said he had met one great Indian saint, and that was Sri Patriji. And if I had the chance, that I should really find him and meet him. And so on this tour, they asked us if we wanted to go meditate in a pyramid. And I said, sure, that sounds great. I would like to do that. And so the whole group went, and we went into the pyramid, and it was pitch black, except for just a tiny window way up in the top. And so it was mostly Indian people and the group of Japanese. And then I started hearing this flute playing. And it started out very slow and melodic, and then got faster and faster, and the energy rose with the flute playing. At one point I turned around to see who was playing, and there was just enough light to see that there was a white-haired man with a white beard, and he was looking right at me, playing the flute. And I could feel his power and his energy. Afterward, we went outside and sat in the sand, and there were some vines behind him, and he sat in the sand with us and gave us a little satsang that was very deep and meaningful. And he was really a true, genuine teacher, master, saint, and just a great soul. I could feel that right from the beginning. Afterwards, we went up and talked with him a little bit, and I remember asking him, and I said, well, this is really a wonderful event here. And every other guru we had seen, they always passed the hat around at the end to collect money. And he didn't do that. And I was surprised by that. And I said, well, can we give you a donation? And he just laughed, and his head flew back and with a great laughter. And he said, look around us. We live very simply here, and it's not about money. And after that, we went back to our hotel. And the next morning, there were several books in front of our door when I opened the hotel door about Sri Patriji. And since then we've been in contact throughout the years. He came to Bali and brought students with him to Bali, to our retreat center, and several times to Bali actually. And this is our staff with Sri Patriji, and he was always very kind, loving, caring, but held a very strong spiritual current. Every time I saw him, all the time. One trip we visited with him in his home, and it was a very humble home, and sitting on his bed with him, I was playing sitar and he was playing flute, and there was something that just went back in time. We could feel each other's presence that went for a very long time in the past, and most likely many past lifetimes. And then there were the quantum energy medicine conferences, and again in Bali, many times he came to Bali. We just had a very special connection. And what I really liked about him is that he didn't take on the master-student position. He saw each one of us as a master, from beginning to end, from the first day I met him until the last time I saw him. He was always in his presence as being a master, but also seeing us, seeing me, seeing you as a master as well. And I found that very, very humbling in one sense, and also enlightening in another sense. Of course, we were at the pyramid in Pyramid Valley, even when it was first being built, and it was just a wonderful experience to watch the Pyramid Society grow into what it is today. Wonderful, wonderful being. We wish you all the best, Sri Patriji, on your journey. Stay with us, stay connected, and we'll see you on the other side. Namaste.